Hello, Tony from Florida. Behind me is the Santa Rosa Sound, so I have a beautiful, beautiful view every day. It's so nice. But why am I on here? I'm going to talk to you about 3 foods that can help you lose weight. So we've spent a lot of time, I think, in our past looking at Atkins diet, where we went on diets where it was just protein and it was fat. And then it shifted to ketone diets, where you're getting more variety and certainly a lot of fiber and vegetables. Well, the one thing I just would like to say to you is that when you're trying to lose weight and to reduce weight, make sure that the number one food that you add in your diet is protein. So important. If you lose weight quickly, or even if you're losing weight at all, you want to have protein there so that you're keeping your muscle mass and not losing muscle through that process of losing weight. You should be getting 1 gram of protein per every pound of ideal weight that you're after. So if 120 pounds is the weight that you want to achieve, then 120 grams of protein a day will help keep your muscle mass at the current state, or if you're trying to lose a lot of weight, it'll actually protect your muscles. So very important. So what does that do? So when you are trying to maintain your muscle mass, why do you care about that? Well, because the more muscle you have, the more receptor sites you have to deal with glucose. And so it will actually attach to those receptor sites and not go to your other cells and produce fat cells, the visceral fat cells, both on your internal organs as well as your abdomen. So again, one of the most important things about protein is that it helps you deal with glucose, and it helps for burning of glucose. So the second food that's really, really important in your diet is MCT oil. And in the morning, I oftentimes have fat in my coffee. So either MCT oil, and if I don't have that, I'll just have butter. I'll put some butter in my coffee. That actually helps you stay full. If you're intermittent fasting, and I do an 18-6, so that means 18 hours I'm fasting, 6 hours I'm eating. You could be on a 12-12, or you could be on a 16-8. Whatever your fasting cycle is, to keep you feeling full longer, if you just put a little MCT oil in your coffee, it actually gets into your bloodstream and it goes to the brain and tells your brain that you're full. And you don't struggle as much to get to that 18 hours of fasting like I do. Or if I'm even on a long-term fast, I still use MCT oil in my coffee. It keeps me feeling full longer. So really important to do that. Fiber. Fiber is so extraordinarily important as the first meal that you have when you eat. Why is it so important? Well, it feeds, and I'm sure you've heard the word microbiome. So that is where all the bacteria and the fungi and the viruses are in your intestinal tract. There's good and bad there. And, just like if you've been on a full course of antibiotics for a while, it's going to kill some of your good bacteria. So you want to make sure that you're constantly feeding that microbiome healthy food. And fiber, like a big salad with carrots and onions and cucumbers, will help to feed your microbiome, keep it healthy so that it's able to do its work. And that is to service your body. I mean, for you all to just think about, your microbiome is the window of your health. That's where your immune system is. I mean, there's so much that goes on there. I don't even think we realize, even when I was in nursing school, I didn't realize really what the microbiome did and what role it played in our health. So the microbiome plays a big role in many, many things. But in this particular circumstance, it plays a role in modulating your blood sugar. So it helps you utilize your the blood glucose in your system effectively, and it helps break it down. The other thing, as a woman, estrogen. If you have high levels of estrogen, it'll actually break it down into pieces and utilize it for energy. Otherwise, your estrogen levels, if it's not able to be broken down and utilized for energy, it's going to deposit itself in fat in your body. So 3 things you need to think about: protein, 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 probably the most important. MCT oils in your coffees or your teas that you're drinking in the morning. Fiber, 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 the first thing you eat when you're breaking your fast for the day. So I hope that you have a blessed Sunday, and thank you for coming on and listening to me.